Hi everyone, Myrtle Schmergle here reporting from guess where? Incredible, popular, magnificent planet Earth, Western Hemisphere, the United States of America. That's where we are right now, but where we'll be next week, who knows, because of this incredible, spectacular, monumental, outrageous, total lunar eclipse that's coming up. But right now we're going to report on what happened 2 weeks ago in the partial solar eclipse, which laid a foundation for what's coming. Something magnificent is coming. But let me tell you what happened during the partial solar eclipse. All right, when we have eclipses, the earth, the sun, and the moon, they all work together to create this portal. And through this portal comes divine, galactic, cosmic, very mystical and spiritual energy, which transforms the earth, the sun, and the moon. Everybody's being affected, and everybody in, on, and around the earth that resides here on planet Earth is affected and receives this energy, whether they're conscious of it or not. Okay, so what happened? What happened that night of the partial solar eclipse? Well, this is what we saw and felt, okay? So as it began, we felt the sun. Remember, it's a partial solar eclipse, so we feel the sun really intense, very conscious, live being. The sun, you should tune into the sun. He's an amazing being. But anyway, very conscious, very intense, and there is a distinctive knowing and allowance of what's coming up, what's going to happen in this eclipse. Okay, so that's what he's projecting. Suddenly, we see this veil coming over the sun, and he begins to recede in the background. He's hiding now behind the veil. He's behind the veil, and all this stuff is happening behind the veil. So an hour or so passes, and the sun is hidden behind this veil, and all this intense energy is coming through the portal. And then we see and feel the sun filling up like a balloon with this energy. He's getting bigger and bigger with this energy that's filling him up like a balloon. Just amazing. Then an hour later, when the eclipse begins to pull away, when it starts to pull away, when the darkness starts to pull away, we see this very deep darkness being pulled off. It's like it's being pulled off like a Band-Aid, that you have on your skin, and it's being pulled off. Well, the receding of the shadow was pulling off this darkness from the sun. It was all coming off. And underneath, I've never seen the sun like this. It was so incredible. The sun is now multi-dimensional, otherworldly, sparkling. I could see through the sun like this depth that I've never seen before. And it was sparkling, these beautiful colors sparkling in the sun. And it felt so otherworldly, so otherworldly. We've had other experiences of otherworldly, mystical experiences, but this was so incredible, otherworldly, and so multidimensional. And these sparkles that were going on in the sun, it was so beautiful. Now, this energy that the sun has become came through the portal, the mystical portal during that eclipse, and it's in the air everywhere around the earth. It's in the earth, it's in all beings that are on the earth, because we experienced it, whether you're conscious of it or not. So what does this mean? That's laying the foundation for what's coming up Tuesday, the total lunar eclipse. And you know what? There's not going to be another total lunar eclipse for several years. So this is a big deal. Now, what we found, because this was October 25th when the solar eclipse happened, so that was like just about 2 weeks ago. And since then, and we apologize that we couldn't do this podcast earlier, but we're doing it now, so we're happy that you're listening to this. What to do? This is purging out old stuff. We got a new multi-dimensional, otherworldly sun happening here. We're receiving those otherworldly, multi-dimensional, sparkling rays from the sun. So this is purging out. Release all this stuff within you, multidimensionally, in your mental body, in your physical body, in your emotional body, in your spirit body, whatever doesn't support you, whatever doesn't belong, those old nagging thought forms that you're sick of, you know what I mean? Those old tapes that you're sick of hearing, I can't do this, I can't do that, you're no good, whatever those old worn out tapes are playing, just eject it. Just eject it right now. Eject it from your mental body, from your mind, from your beingness. Just eject it, because you now have this multi-dimensional otherworldly energy all around you, and it's in your beingness right now. And get close to the divine right now. If you haven't begun a connection with the divine, start right now. Immediately once you finish watching this video, sit down, talk to God, say, God, here I am. I want to connect with you. I want to have a relationship with you. Start communication with God, the divine creator, the absolute, the spirit of all is, whatever you call the divine creator. All right? Just get in communion, get in connection, start communing, because this is a big one that's coming up, and it's going to change everything. You know, each eclipse, each galactic event, whether it's a planetary transit, eclipses are my favorite, but you know what, I'm not partial. I like anything that's exciting galactically, but just get with your spiritual self. Get in connection with the divine, your divinity, your connection, your God self, your divinity within yourself. Get into that right now before Tuesday, okay? And Tuesday, wherever you are on the planet, it's going to be magnificent. You don't have to see it, you know, to experience it. And do some prayers. Do some prayers of what you want to let go of, and what you want. You know, you want to be in your spiritual self. You want to be connected to your own divinity, because we are divine beings. All of us are divine beings, and it's time now that we act upon that we walk on this planet as divine beings of light, because that's what we are. All right. That's about all I have to say right now. Can you see I'm wearing my lovely earrings? These are my going out evening earrings. I also have my lots of rings. You can see my hair is, you know, kind of wild and wispy. I'm all excited. So anyway, I just want to bless everybody that's watching this, and may all of you get in touch with the divine, mystical, spiritual energies that are coming now to this planet. They're still happening from this magnificent solar eclipse. But may all of you be open in your hearts and your soul and your spirit self to receive the divine gifts that are coming through, and that will be coming through this magnificent portal on November 8th, 2020 soon. I bless all of you. Have a lovely several days until the eclipse, and we'll talk after that. Myrtle Schmergle. Bye-bye.